Hi guys, DevEssence here. In this video, we're going to be looking at border radius. So what are border radius and how do we style them? So let's look at our HTML. We see a container with 4 buttons, and our CSS just pretty much basic stylings for the button container, a display of grid, the grid template columns, auto gap, and we selected the buttons by using the nth child selector. And as you can see, selecting this border radiuses, we first of all, let me increase the font size, make it 1.1 rem. All right, you can see that we have 4 values, 0, 0, 0. Each of these zeros represents the corners of each buttons. The first 0 is for the top left, the second is for the top right, the third is for the bottom right, the fourth is for the bottom left. So by making adjustments to these zeros, we can see how each of these borders respond. So for the first, adding a value of 10 pixels, we can see what happened to the top left. You can see what's going on with the bottom right now by adding a 10 pixel to it. Let's go over to the second button by adding a 20 pixel to the bottom top right. You can see we have added a curve to it. I told you the third value is for the bottom right, sorry. So you can see the adjustments being made. Same goes, whatever you want to do, I'm just showing you how each of these values affect the corners of our buttons. So by adding 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, we can see how the third button responds. You can see there are curves on the 3 edges except one. That's the one with the other 0. Okay, so what if I just add just a single value that we usually do? We can see it affects all of the edges. That is how it works by default. So if that 10 pixel is same thing as writing 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 10 pixels, and 10 pixels. So what if I just wrote just 10 pixels and 0? We can see the first 10 pixel affects the top left and the bottom right. If I make them 10 pixels and 10 pixels, if I take the first one away and add 0 to the first, it's the 10 pixels now affect the top right and the bottom left. To understand border radius, you can pause the video now and add other values to see how it works out for you. All right, stay safe.